All right, we are live once again. Let's get it going. Give me 1 second. Let me just get this all set up, and then we are going to get started right away. Welcome to everybody that's joining the live stream. Give me 1 second. Welcome, Danny, Lucky, Colin, Tessine. Welcome to everybody that's joining. I hope you guys are all doing well. I am the Bullpen Trader. We are live every single day at 9 a.m. Eastern. Discussing the JSTStream strategy. Give me 1 second. We are live. All right. Let's get right into it. We discuss the JSTStream strategy every single day. Talk about what I use to trade. Every single time I enter a trade, I use a strategy. So we're going to be going over what exactly that is, what you see on the right side of my screen. Welcome, Rico, as well. Amir, Ajmen, welcome, Alman. I don't know what it is. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. So we're going to be talking about the JSTStream strategy. We're going to be talking about these indicators that you see on my chart that I use to help me for confirmations. We're going to be discussing the platform that we use, all of the different things that, are part of our trading. We're going to discuss everything so that, whether you're new or experienced, you will have everything that you need to get started to become a consistent trader. All right. Yesterday, we did $1,400 in profit. Over the past 3 days, we've done over $3,000 in profit, and these trades were done on the live stream in front of these, on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch as well. You guys can go back and watch the live streams as well. Welcome on YouTube as well to everybody that's joining. So, getting started right away, the strategy that I'm going to be talking about is the JSTStream strategy. Some of you that have been here in the previous lives, you'll know about this already, but JSTStream is where you're going to find the strategy that I use. So I'm going to type it out in the chat right now. If you guys go to this link tree right here, if you guys go to that link, the first link on that link tree will take you to this website, JSTStream.com. All right, all you have to do is completely free. All you got to do is press the login button right there, and you'll find these range bars running on cryptocurrencies, Forex, commodities, and indices, and equities as well. So that's what you see on the right side of my screen. All right, what you're also going to get is this videos tab right here. When you click this videos tab right here, you're gonna find this page. Now this page, literally, it's the greatest thing ever, right? They've got pages on pages of videos to help you start your trading journey. Everything from how to set up your demo account, how to trade using the range bars, looking for pullbacks and reversals, mastering different indicators, and much more, right? So these videos are very short, easy to understand, and they're going to be really helpful for you in your trading journey. Now, this strategy, again, I use this every single time that I do my trades. I took this account from last year. I started with $50,000, and we've made over $47,000 in profit on this live trading account, all right? And it's all by following a set of rules, a very strict set of rules, but very easy to follow set of rules, all right? So that's what I'm going to be explaining to you guys, so make sure you guys stay tuned. We're going to be doing live trades very soon as well. Welcome, Pino, to the live stream as well. Dirty Deluxe, welcome as well. All right, so if you guys want to know what I use for my trades, it's these range bars right here. You've heard me mention it a few times. What are these bars? What are these charts that you see on the right side of my screen? So these are custom coded charting that these guys at JSTStream, the Discord that you guys are in, they have set up these live streams, these live charts, right? So these charts, obviously, they look very different than what you see over here. No matter what time frame I go to, this looks very different than this. The reason for that is because these candles right here are not based on time whatsoever. They're only based on the movement of the market. So when the market moves a certain amount, you're going to start to see new candles form. And until that move happens, you're not going to see the new candles form there, right? So only when there's enough movement in the market for it to trigger a new candle in either the opposite direction or in the same direction will you see new candles form. Now, how that's helpful and why that's beneficial is because it eliminates a lot of the noise. Let's say, we go to a market that's relatively flat. Most of the crypto markets are quite volatile right now, but let's say we go to a market that's like relatively flat, right? So, for example, right here on Nasdaq, so we're looking at US 100 Nasdaq. Let's say when the market is relatively flat right here, where you have one candle up, one candle down, one candle up, one candle down, you're not really getting too much information about the market, about the trends, about what is going on in the pair that you're looking at. You don't know which direction to enter. You don't know whether to enter a buy trade or a sell trade because the market is relatively flat. You will not see any candles form on the range bars because there's not enough movement for it to trigger a new candle in either direction, right? So you're not going to see those new candles form. Instead, what you're going to see is what we're seeing right here. You're going to see clear trends. Linear moves in the market is what you're going to get instead, similar to what we are seeing on the charts right now. So you're going to see clear uptrends. You're going to see clear downtrends with a ton of red candles. You're also going to see two other things. You're going to see pullbacks and reversals, right? So those are going to be key for our trades. The pullbacks look like pretty much very similar to what we're seeing right here. So in an overall downtrend, right, we see the red candles on the left side. So on an overall downtrend, we had the market go green for a while, pull up in the opposite direction before it continues down. So we're seeing that those red candles continue, meaning that was a pullback in the continuing trend, right? So how that helps us is rather than entering, at the bottom of the trend, we wait for it to pull back so we get a better entry. Maybe we're able to catch, 30, 40, 50, 60 points extra on that trade by waiting for that move. And now when it continues in that trend, we're able to hit our take profit. Or if it goes into the opposite direction, we hit our stop loss. But rather than entering at the bottom of this trend, you wait for that pullback so that you can enter that trade. Danny just entered into a short trade. I'm not looking to enter a short trade right now because I'm going to be talking about the indicators very soon. The indicators are telling me contradicting things, so I would not be entering a sell right now. I would be waiting to get confirmation from the indicators. Wow, you already hit that take profit. Awesome, awesome. That's amazing to see, Danny. That's amazing to see. All right, so the pullbacks are one of those things that we're going to be looking for. The other thing that we're going to be looking for are reversals in the market. So a reversal looks like, let's say we are having a downtrend and the market completely reverses to an uptrend. That would be a possible entry for us. That is what we're going to see on the range bars. The same way it can go the other way. So from an uptrend to a downtrend, that could be possible as well. Right now, if we're looking at the 5-minute candles right here, we had one of our indicators start to indicate an uptrend start to form now, but the other indicator is not flipped yet. So if this other indicator flips green as well, then we would be looking for a buy position very, very shortly. Let's see how that goes. All right, so the range bars, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for those pullbacks. We're looking for the reversals. We're seeing those clear trends on our charts right here. Now, every single time that I enter a trade, I'm confirming it with the range bars. I never enter a trade without looking at the range bars. They're absolutely amazing. If you ask anybody that's been using the range bars for a while, you'll see, they talk very highly of it because of how great it is. Again, it's available completely free. All you got to do is go to JSTStream.com and you will find those range bars. Excited to see what happens in the live today. Awesome. I'm excited. Mellow as well. It's always a crazy time. Yeah, these times, the mornings are usually quite volatile, so we're excited to get some trades going. Good, very early morning. Yeah, it is quite early, but it's also late night for me. But early morning for you all. Curry Bull, welcome as well. Chabarad, welcome too. So, now, when we come to our trading chart right here, the trading platform that I'm using is Abbado Markets, right? Abbado.com. You can find that in the link tree as well. It's an absolutely amazing platform. Nodi, welcome as well. So the trading platform that we use, the reason why we use them is because they have extremely low spreads. They don't charge any commissions or swaps on your trades, right? So it's really, really important to have a trading platform that doesn't charge you those additional things, because what happens is sometimes you're using a platform and you have like so many trades hitting take profit and you're like, why am I still losing so much money? The reason is because your fees are eating up all of your profits, right? And that really messes you up, because you're having you have a really high win rate or whatever, but your fees are eating at your profits every time. Because every time you close a trade or whatever, they're taking another, $10 or $6 or anything like something like that. Or your spreads are huge, like you're waiting 70 points for just for your spread to cross. There's all of these additional fees that a lot of these platforms charge. Whereas Abbado, they don't charge any commissions or swaps, and they've got a really user-friendly platform. So anybody that's new in trading or even experienced, I would highly recommend you guys use Abbado Markets, Abbado.com. It's the only one that I use. I've been using them for over a year now, and I've done withdrawals and everything's been great. So definitely go and get your account set up. The link is in that link tree. All right. So now when we look at this platform, we're going to be looking for two different indicators, right? So these are the two indicators that I use. Let me remove them so I can show you guys how to get them. You go to the indicators tab right here, go to the indicator store and search for super trend, super space trend, apply it or install it, and then it will be in your account. The next thing that we're going to do is go to all and search for SAR. The same thing, we're going to find the parabolic SAR, install that one as well. Now you've got both of them installed to your account. Then what you do is you go back to the indicators tab, go to the trend section, apply the super trend indicator. Then you also apply the parabolic SAR indicator. Default settings, I don't change around any of these settings. I use default settings for these indicators, and then I apply them. Now you see that I have this lovely, it almost looks like Christmas lights. I've got this red and green line on my chart. That is the super trend indicator. Now, with the super trend, it's very simple. When it is a green line, it's indicating an overall uptrend. And when the line goes red, it's indicating an overall downtrend. As you guys can see right there, you guys can go back and back test it and everything as well and see for yourself how it works. It's quite an amazing indicator. I use this every single time that I do my trades. I look at the super trend indicator. With the super trend indicator, again, very simply, when the line is green, I'm looking for buy positions overall. Of course, looking at the other confirmations as well, but I'm generally looking for buy positions when the super trend is green. When the super trend is red, however, I'm looking for sell positions or short positions. All right. So, for example, if I go back here, I would be looking for short positions right here, looking for short positions right here. When the line is green, I'm looking for buy positions. With the PSAR, the parabolic SAR, it's these dots that you see below and above the candle. So when the dots are below the candles, it's indicating an overall uptrend. When the dots are above the candles, it's indicating an overall downtrend. All right. Now, you might say that, at some points, they're not telling you the same thing. So how do you know whether it's an overall uptrend or whether it's an overall downtrend? Because right here, the super trend is pointing green, but the PSAR has flipped and it's giving a solid downtrend signal right there. So, what do you do there? What I tell you there is I don't enter the trade until I get confirmation from both. All right, so I need both of them to tell me the same thing before I look to enter a trade. So, for example, right here is what I'd be waiting for. Let me zoom in. Right here is what I'd be waiting for both of those indicators to flip. So I'd want to wait for the super trend to go red as well, and the PSAR, the parabolic SAR, to be pointing in the downtrend direction as well. Now, when both of these things are signaling a downtrend, then I come to the range bars as well, and I look for that pullback, right? So I wait for the market to go green on the downtrend. I wait for it to go green a little bit before I enter a sell position, just to get a better entry. Rather than entering at the bottom of the candle, I would want to wait for that pullback to happen before I look to enter. Because, for example, if I see that this started to go red and I enter down here, this trade would have made me hit my stop loss. So rather than hitting my stop loss, being impatient, I would wait for the market to pull back before I enter into that trade. All right, if you guys have any questions at any point during my live webinar, you can type them out in the chat and I'd be happy to answer your questions. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys out, help you guys get set up, help you guys get started with your trading journey. It's not as hard as people make it out to be. The reason why people make it really hard or make it really difficult for you to understand or make it seem really difficult is because they want to sell you something, right? So they want to sell you a course, they want to sell you a webinar, they want to sell you a membership to Discord, they want to sell you something, right? They want to sell you signals, something like that. I'm not looking to sell you anything here. Everything that you see on my streams is completely free, right? So it's completely free to get access to the JSTStream website. Again, all you got to do is go to JSTStream.com, make an account. It takes 2 seconds. It's like email, username, and password, and you're in. Then you're going to find the range bars running on cryptocurrencies, Forex, commodities, and indices and equities. So all of the major pairs for those different markets, you will find the range bars for them, right? So if we look at commodities, for example, you've got, gold. They've got indices like NASDAQ, S&P 500, Russell 2000. They've got equities like Tesla, Amazon, Microsoft, and much more. Cryptos, they've got, Litecoin, XRP. They've got Ethereum and Bitcoin. And then they've got like GBP, USD, JPY, and a few other Forex pairs. So no matter what what you want to trade, the strategy remains the same as long as you have the range bars for them, right? So the strategy can be replicated on all these different markets. All that changes is the pair that you are trading. The rest of the strategy remains the same. Now, when you go to JSTStream.com, also, there's this videos tab right here. Start watching these videos if you haven't already. They help you out with getting started. Everything from how to set up your demo account to how to trade using range bars and pullbacks and much, much more. They've got trading knowledge, advanced knowledge, like even trading psychology, videos. So they've got a lot of really, really beneficial, easy to understand, easy to watch videos. So start watching those right away. So the strategy now when we are looking to enter our trades is, again, we're looking at the range bars, we're looking at the super trend, and we're looking at the PSAR indicator. Now, when all of those things line up, we enter our trade. Now, what are the rules when we are entering our trade now, right? Because we've understood the basic concept of the confirmations. Now it's time to enter our trades. What I tell you now is when you start trading, what you should do is use the smallest lot size possible in the beginning. So do 0.01 lot size trades. That means your trade after, your stop loss and take profit are set. If your trade hits either stop loss or take profit, your trade will be worth about $1, right? So it's worth in the pennies. Like, let's say I enter a trade right here. You're going to see this trade is now worth 15 cents. That's the spread. And as it moves, you're going to see that number change. But what you're going to see is that it's in the pennies, right? It's like 25 cents, 30 cents, $1 maximum, right? So this is going to allow you to test the strategy, practice setting your stop loss and take profit, whether you want to do, dragging up. For example, right here, you can drag up and set your stop loss, drag down and set your take profit. Whether you want to do it like that or you want to practice setting your stop loss and take profit more precisely down here, 97, for a sell position, 100 points above, 817.05. Whether you want to do it that way, or you want to do the drag and drop method, whatever you want to do, you can practice the strategy. Basic concepts, basic fundamentals of the strategy you're able to test and understand before you start to increase your lot size. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter about the number that you see right here. The only thing that matters is whether you have a higher win rate or higher win rate versus your loss rate, right? So you want to have a higher win rate overall. That's all that matters. So whether you're using 0.01 lot size or 1 lot size or 4 lot size like I am, it doesn't matter as long as your win rate is overall positive, right? Because it's a game of compounding wins overall. You're not trying to have a huge win once. You're not trying to have, anything like that. You're trying to grow your account consistently over a long period of time, and the only way that you're able to do that is by having a strict set of rules. So practice the fundamental concept of the strategy, which is, looking at the range bars, looking at the super trend indicator, looking at the PSAR, limiting your lot size, and also setting your stop loss and take profit every single time you enter a trade. Once you've got that down, you've been consistent, you're growing your account, even if it's $1 at a time, you're consistently growing your account. What you could do then is start to increase your lot size, right? Because you're like, okay, bullpen, like I've got like 10K in my account. I don't want to do dollar trades. I want to do a little bit more. So I'm like, okay, now that you've been consistent, you can increase your lot size, but you need to remember one thing, that you do not go over a maximum of 1% risk, right? So maximum 1% risk in each trade is what you're going to do when you are doing your trades. So for example, that means that on $100 account, you would do 0.01 lot size trades. And, you would set your stop loss and take profit at 100 points. And that means that you would be winning or losing about $1 each time, right? So $1 is 1% of $1,000. 1% of $100. Now, let's say you have $1,000 in your account. You can remove this. Where's the eraser? You can remove this 0 right here, and you could do 0.1 lot size trades. That means that your trade would be worth about $10. Again, $10 is 1% of the total balance, which is 1,000, right? Let's say you change this, and now you have $4,000 in your account. You can do 0.4 lot sizes, 0.4 lots, and that means that your trade then will be worth about $40, right? Your trade will be worth $40. So the thing is that it remains the same. All that you're doing is you're multiplying as your balance grows. You can multiply, but you remember to remain under that 1% risk. Never go above that 1% risk level. When you start doing that, you're over risking. You're going to start doing mistakes. You're going to forget to set your stop loss. You're going to do all sorts of things, and you're going to blow your account. I don't want you to blow your account. I want to keep your account live. I want to have your money in your account. And the only way to do that is by following strict risk management rules. So limiting your lot size, and every single time you enter a trade, set your stop loss, set your take profit. Every single time that I enter a trade, I set my stop loss and take profit at 100 points above and below, because that is what the strategy calls for. What we're trying to do is capitalize on these moves using these different indicators, capitalizing on these 100-point moves either direction, right? So whether the market is going up, whether we are having signals to go up, then we would enter into buy positions and we would capitalize on those 100-point moves on the way up, or we are doing short trades on the way down, capitalizing on 100-point moves on the way down. So the strategy, again, no matter what your account size is or anything like that, the strategy remains the same, less than 1% risk, setting your stop loss and take profit every single time. And, being consistent with the strategy, using the same confirmations every single time you enter the trades. All right. So again, what I'm looking at is the super trend. I want it to be, for example, I want it to be red like it is right now, but then I also want the PSAR dots to be above the candles like they were earlier. That would also be indicating an overall downtrend. Then I want to see a pullback form like what we're seeing right here. Some green candles form on the overall red trend. I want to see that pullback form before I enter into a sell position. All right. So those are the 3 confirmations that I'm going to be looking for before I enter a trade. Now, the market is a little bit slow right now. We are getting contradicting indicators right now. So we're going to be waiting to see if they can both line up. Then we will be looking to enter a trade. The market does look like it's relatively flat right now. We can see it be a little bit choppy on the range bars as well. Let's see what's going on the 1 minute. On the 1 minute, both indicators are telling us a downtrend direction is forming. So possibly on the on the 1 minute, on the 5 minute, we're going to see that happen as well. We're going to be waiting for the PSAR dots to flip, and then we will be looking to enter a short position. All right. If you guys have any questions, by the way, let me know and I'll be happy to answer those. I'm looking at every single chat, so whether you guys are on, YouTube, Kick, Twitch, or Discord, I'm reading all of the chats actively, so let me know if you guys have any questions. Let's see what's going on with XRP. Let's see what's going on with XRP. My internet's been real buggy lately with, what's it called? While I'm streaming, it just gets really, really slow for some reason. I hope the stream isn't lagging. I'm literally streaming on 4 different platforms, so it's having an effect on my internet speeds right now. Let's see what's going on here. Let me give me 1 second. Yeah, it looks like my computer's lagging a little bit. Can you guys hear me well? Can you guys hear me all right? Let me know if you guys can hear me all right or if it's lagging. All right, seems to be back now. It's all good? All right, awesome. Let me go back to the stream. Yeah, Discord's giving me the streaming quality thing too, so it's starting to get a little choppy, I think. All right, so with the XRP chart, let's see what's going on in the 1 minute. On the 5 minute, it is telling us contradicting things as well. It might flip the super trend soon if it does push higher. Wow, XRP at $1.42 is crazy. Every single day that I look, it's up like 20, 30, 40 cents, which is nuts. Pretty solid. All right, so we did have the PSAR dots flip now. Let's enter into a short position right there. I'm going to set my stop loss right away, 97,741.81. And I'm going to set my take profit, 97,541.81. Boom, my stop loss and take profit are set. We saw the pullback happen on the range bars here. Both indicators were telling us a downtrend. It looks like the market is going to pull back a little further possibly. That trade did hit our stop loss. Let's look to enter another one very soon. Let's see what's going on the 1 minute, if it's about to flip. It flipped the super trend on the 1 minute, so I might go a little bit higher. Let's wait to see where we can enter. Again, the past few days were pretty good for our trades. I think in the past 2 days we did about $3,300 in profit or something like that, which is nuts. I'm pretty happy with that number. It's not bad. Let's see if we can have the pullback continue. Maybe it gets a little bit closer to the super trend right there. We're seeing some more green candles form right here. Did it flip the PSAR? It did flip the PSAR on the 1 minute as well. So let's see if we can get closer to the super trend line right there before we enter. Again, I'm looking at the super trend, the PSAR as well, and then I'm looking at the range bars as well. That is my confirmations for my trade, are those different indicators, those 3 different confirmations, all right? All right, so it looks like the market is dipping down again now, but it doesn't matter because there's always entries in the market. So whether you miss one like that or, or you miss like 3 more, it doesn't matter because there's always entries in the market. There's always trades that you can get done. So, don't get phased by, oh my God, I missed that trade. Now what do? I'm going to have to wait so long, or I'm going to rush into this entry. Don't do that. Wait for your entry. Wait for your trade and then look to enter, right? So again, what I'm waiting for, once again, is I'm waiting for those green candles to form. I'm waiting for that strong pullback again before I look to enter. On the 1 minute, it is going red on the super trend once again. So let's see how it looks there. I think my super trend went a little wonky. All right, there you go. So let's wait to see if we can have that pullback happen again. Once we get that pullback, we're going to be looking for another entry for a short position. Again, it's a short position because of those two indicators still telling us that it is a downtrend. Then the only thing that we're looking for is the range bars giving us that pullback. All right. Again, I use this strategy every single day. I come live at 9 a.m. every single day, showing you guys a strategy, going over every single part of it, answering all of your questions, helping you guys all get started with your trading journey. So make sure you guys tune in every single day. Give me a follow. Subscribe on YouTube as well. All of the live webinars from the previous days are posted on the YouTube, so you guys can go and watch those there. So yeah, that's what I'm here for every single day. So make sure you guys tune in. The Discord and on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. All right. We're still waiting for that pullback to happen. Still looking for short positions. Let's see where we can get our trade going. Danny, how your trade's been for the day? Pino, what about you? Let me know. I know that you two have accounts that you guys are trading on. I'm not sure if Rico or Curry, if you guys are trading yet. But if you guys are not, definitely go and get started, at least with a demo account. So, you can test it out, get accustomed to the strategy, get accustomed to seeing the different things that I'm mentioning over here for yourself, right? Because seeing it for yourself is completely different than watching me do these live streams. So make sure you go and start testing it out for yourself. I mean, on a demo, you can test out the platform itself, like test out setting your lot sizes, setting your stop loss and take profit and stuff. But when it comes to testing a strategy, the only way to really test a strategy is by using a real live account. Because what happens is your mentality is completely different when you have a live account versus a demo account, right? So, for example, if the way that you drive in a racing game, for example, you wouldn't drive the same way in real life because you know that that's a game. You can always just hit the reset button, start again, start the race again or whatever. It doesn't matter what you do in the racing game, but you can't do that in real life because, it's very, very different. The same way with a demo account, it's literally like a game, right? So you're mentally, you treat it like a game as well. You don't really focus on all of the rules. You're not thinking about everything that you're doing. And that's just it's not, a jab at you or anything. It's that it's just the mentality of a demo account. That's just how everyone treats it, right? There's no way to treat a demo account like a real account. It's just not possible. The only way to do that is by having a live account. Even if you have $100 in your live account, your mentality is completely different because then you know that, oh my God, I lost $1. That's your money that you put in, that you worked hard for, right? So your mentality is completely different, which is why it's crucial that you actually, test the strategy with a live account, because then you're actually focused on what you're doing. You're focused on the strategy itself. You're focused on your lot size. You're focused on your stop loss and take profit because you don't want to lose all your money. Whereas on a demo account, if you lose $1,000, if you lose $10,000, you just fund the demo account again and you start once again. It doesn't matter, right? But on a live account, it's completely different. So the only way to actually test the strategy is by using a live account. Definitely go and get your account set up. Don't waste any more time. I go live every single day. At least if you have even a demo account, you can come and test out the strategy live on the webinars, trade with me possibly, and you'll be much better off than you are right now without a trading account, right? So go to Abbado Markets, go to Abbado.com, get your account set up. It takes no time. It works everywhere in the world. Canada, America, UK. It works in Europe, Asia, Africa. It works literally everywhere in the world. So go and get your account set up and, start practicing right away. All right, let's see if we can get that pullback. We're having that pullback happen now. We're seeing that on the range bars as well. Dang, I missed that one again. All right, that's fine. Oh, maybe not. We're going to see some green right there. We're going to see some green start to form possibly. Wasn't strong enough yet for the green candles to trigger on the range bars, but right there it was. All right, let's enter it to a sell position. 97,697. Boom, stop loss set. 97,497. So you guys see that every single time I enter my trade, I set my stop loss and take profit every single time. 100 points above, 100 points below without fail. So with Bitcoin, it's very easy. You literally just add or subtract $100 from the overall, from the open price. So my open price was 597. So I just subtracted that for my stop, added that for my take profit. Just depending on whichever direction that it needed to go, I set it. So on a sell trade, your stop loss is higher and your take profit is lower because you want the market to come down. As it comes down, you make money. With a buy trade, you want the market to go up, and as it goes up, you make money. So your take profit is higher and your stop loss is lower, right? So that's the difference with your stop loss and take profit on a buy trade versus a sell trade. All right, so again, let me just draw it out for you guys just so it explains. So let's say my entry was 79597. This was my sell entry, right? So my sell entry price was this. So for my take profit, it would be 100 points below this. So 79497. And my stop loss would be 100 points above this price, so 79697, right? And then the decimal places, you can do, you can go exact with your decimal places, but it's not really too necessary, but you can definitely do that as well. Now, for a buy trade, it would be just the opposite. So you would just go, let's say this is a buy trade now. Buy trade, you would just flip these two, right? So your stop loss would be below your entry, so this would be your stop loss and this would be your take profit. So the concepts remain the same. Your stop loss and take profit are still at 100 point levels, whether you are in a buy trade or a sell trade. Your stop loss and take profit are still at the same levels. You still do the same thing when you trade with the strategy. It doesn't matter. The only thing that changes is your lot size as your account grows. That's the only thing that's going to change, or the market that you're trading. All right. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. If not, I am going to call it a night here. It's a little bit late. It's a Friday night for me here, so I'm going to call it a night here. Thank you all so much for joining. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. You can always send me a message on Discord as well, or in the Discord chats as well. If you don't want to DM me, make sure you guys subscribe on YouTube. All of the previous live webinars are posted on the YouTube, so go and start watching those there as well. Go to JSTStream.com, get your account set up right away. Go to Abbado Markets, Abbado.com, get your trading account set up right away, and I will see you all in the next one. Good luck with your trades, and I hope you guys all have a lovely Friday. Take care, everyone.